news story. Apparently, China wants us to give up our golden dome, which is defense of our nation. That's funny. Let's see what the Chinese have to say.
All right, President Trump is rolling out his $175 billion plan for America's Golden Dome missile defense system.
I promised the American people that I would build a cutting-edge missile defense shield
Good.
to protect our homeland from the threat of foreign missile attack.
Good.
This design
Good.
of the Golden Dome will integrate with our existing defense capabilities and should be fully operational before the end of my term.
Ultimately, this right here, the Golden
That's
Dome,
good. We need that type of
it's
defense.
a generational investment in the security of America and Americans.
Leading aerospace and defense company Lockheed Martin could be a major contributor to this project. Their chief operating officer, Frank St. John, joins me.
Yeah, this is very good.
What are the capabilities that Lockheed has that can help with this?
Morning, Carly. Is the nation's leading provider of missile defense systems. Lockheed Martin brings fielded proven capabilities in space, airborne, and surface sensing,
Yeah.
as well as interceptors to defeat threats and command and control capabilities to integrate all of that together.
We should have had this during 9/11, homie.
Ultimately block nuclear missiles shot from on the ground and in space as well.
Yes, and there are significant analysis.
It may stop nuclear missiles that have been launched, but not nuclear bombs that have been planted. Don't forget the Soviet Union at the end of the Cold War lost 200 suitcase nukes. They just lost them. They lost them. They don't know where they put them. They don't know where they put 200 suitcase nukes. The Soviet Union, the Russians. That's in a book called The Praetorian Guard, published by John Stockwell, former head of the CIA Angola Task Force. So, anything launched at us is going to be a decoy. If there's a real, not if, when this happens, this event, what's coming in the sky is a decoy. The real threat is where they have it planted. Suitcase nukes, remember, they lost them. Oops.
Analysis of the existing and growing threat that have created the demand for this system to be fielded now. And so we are bringing those combat-proven capabilities, as well as working with all of industry and all of the technology companies to knit together this capability that will defend against those threats that you mentioned, as well as cruise missiles and intermediate ballistic missiles and other threats as well.
Well, it's fascinating. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that the robotic arms that are operating behind you and people walking past. So clearly all systems go at Lockheed Martin this morning, and I imagine that this Golden Dome and building it and creating it would be a job creator as well.
Well, yeah.
It is, and the work
Lots of jobs.
is a 24/7 operation, and you see that in process here. And yes, there's going to be jobs in California, Colorado, Alabama, Arkansas, New Jersey, New York, all over the country. This is
New Mexico,
domestically here in the United States, and we're really proud to take a leading role in bringing.
I'm sure Los Alamos Laboratories has a lot to do with helping develop this system. That's pretty good. We needed this. We should have had it during 9/11. There would have never been a 9 or an 11. All right, homies. But China apparently wants us to give this up. Let's see.
President Trump's vision to reality.
Okay, so let's talk about how some of our adversaries are feeling about the president's announcement yesterday. Chinese Foreign Ministry put out this statement this morning saying this undermines global strategic balance and stability. China expresses serious concern over this. We urge the United States to abandon the development and deployment of a global missile defense system as soon as possible. This is
China, you are the ones that spread the virus that shut down society. And you want to talk about global balance? So you can spread diseases and viruses but we can't defend our country. Yeah, China, we totally trust you. Like, you're totally not gonna attack us. You're totally trustworthy. You're totally not trying to get revenge for all the tariffs that have shut down your factories and harmed, you know. This is a joke. This is a major joke here. China, you are clowns. You're communist clowns. If Trump were to even think about taking your advice, that would be foolish. However, I mean, he did accept that luxury jet from the Qatar government. I mean, I don't trust them. I don't know why he does, but okay. Yeah, we're not going to play these Chinese mind games, okay? We need that defense system. The Chinese are far more advanced than they like to portray themselves as. As a matter of fact, there's multiple books published on this situation. Okay, China is working on a major space navy. We're talking they have very advanced technology. They can attack us from the sky with no problem. Remember from my last video, unfriendly skies. That's not just planes falling out of the sky due to bad maintenance. It's also our enemies and their capabilities. Here's another book. And this one's actually considered illegal in China. The original person this book is considered illegal in China. The original person who published it, I believe, got exiled from the country. And the book is illegal. Luckily, Lieutenant Colonel Wendell Stevens of the United States Air Force helped translate it into English. Interestingly, the UFO crashes that happen here in America, the bodies that were retrieved from those crashes were sent to the Wuhan biolabs at the Wuhan University. Hey, isn't that where the pandemic came from? So, of course they want us to put our defenses down. Of course they want us to not protect ourselves. Don't trust the Chinese. These are psychic spies trying to steal our mind's elation. Okay? They don't. I don't like it. Let's see what else the Chinese urge.
Defensive technology. So, how do you feel about that and where they're coming from here?
Well, what we've seen historically is that the thing that leads to conflict is a lack of deterrence. And so our belief, along with the administration, is that having strong deterrence is the best way to deter conflict. And so we're looking forward to partnering with General Dupont and the administration to...
China wants to defer conflict. So what was spreading a virus? That wasn't conflict? Wow, the Chinese are like severe hypocrites. It's insane, like how disgustingly hypocritical they are. I'm about done with this. I don't even think I want to hear anymore. At this point, I mean, this is foolishness. It's foolishness. The Chinese are not trustworthy. They are the enemies of America. Trump needs to continue his tariffs. Matter of fact, he needs to raise them to the point where he crushes them back to the Ming Dynasty. I mean, we do not need them to even attempt to become a superpower. No, China is the enemy. Do not trust them. Keep our defenses up. And who cares about what they want? Global balance. That's funny. The China virus seemed to have thrown the globe way off balance to the point where it's still trying to get back on its foot. You know what I mean? Like the world's still off balance because of that. Like that had such a repercussion. It's insane. All right. Well, let's move on to the next story. All right. That's enough for this one. Peace out.